the FDA classified approximately 240 packaged salad recalls for potential listeria between 2015 and May 2024. Most shoppers have no idea. Consumer Reports found unacceptable bacteria in one of every 3 bags tested, and triple washing removes surface contamination, but not bacteria inside leaf tissue. We're ranking 8 chains from worst to best on recall history, ingredient standards, communication, and turnover. Number 8 earned its place with a body count. 8th place belongs to Walmart, where the safety record of bagged salads is shadowed by tragedy and ongoing risk. In late 2021, Michigan health officials discovered the same listeria strain responsible for a deadly multi-state outbreak in a market-side shredded iceberg package, traced back to Dole's Yuma, Arizona facility. This strain had circulated undetected for years, with illnesses stretching as far back as 2014. The outbreak ultimately sickened 18 people across 13 states and claimed 3 lives in Michigan, Ohio, and Wisconsin. Even after the headlines faded, the risks persisted. In February 2024, Walmart's market-side bacon ranch crunch chopped salad kit was pulled from shelves after a cheese ingredient tested positive for listeria, part of a broader recall involving Rizzo Lopez Foods. Despite this pattern, Walmart's recall communication remains among the weakest in the industry. The USPIRG report gave the chain a failing grade, citing poor online discoverability and delays in alerting customers. While Walmart's vast distribution offers convenience, the combination of severe outbreak history and inadequate recall visibility sets the lowest safety baseline in this countdown. Number 7. Trader Joe's occupies a complicated space in the bagged salad safety landscape. While the chain sets itself apart with the strongest recall communication among major grocers, the reality behind the label is less reassuring. Consumer Reports has verified that a significant share of Trader Joe's salad kits are produced by Taylor Farms, using the same California and North Carolina facilities that supply Walmart, Kroger, and others. This shared supply chain exposes Trader Joe's to the same upstream risks, regardless of branding or ingredient claims. In February 2024, several Trader Joe's salads were recalled after a Rizzo Lopez cheese ingredient tested positive for listeria, prompting swift product-specific alerts. The chain's recall notification system earned it a top grade from USPIRG, allowing customers to subscribe for direct alerts on affected products. Yet, a late 2024 FDA inspection at Taylor Farms' Colorado facility uncovered listeria-positive water near cutting areas, biofilm on food contact surfaces, and minimal sanitation beyond glove cleaning. Despite its proactive communication, Trader Joe's remains tied to the same vulnerabilities that affect less transparent competitors. Number 6, Kroger stands at the intersection of improved recall, transparency, and a massive distribution network that magnifies every mistake. With over 2,700 stores nationwide, Kroger's reach means a labeling error or contamination event can spread rapidly across entire regions. In March 2024, nearly 20,000 pounds of Kroger-branded apple walnut chicken salad bowls were recalled for undeclared wheat, a serious risk for people with allergies. Just months later,
A honey balsamic salad kit recall revealed that an Asian sesame ginger dressing containing undeclared sesame and soy had been sealed inside instead of the correct packet. Kroger is one of only 4 major grocery chains to earn a passing grade from USPIRG for recall communication. But that advantage is offset by its reliance on Taylor Farms as the primary processor for store brand salads, a supply chain shared with competitors facing similar FDA scrutiny. The simple truth. Label's natural claim adds another layer of confusion, since natural remains legally undefined in the United States. While Kroger's recall alerts are more discoverable than most, the combination of large-scale supplier dependency and repeated mislabeling events keeps it in the lower half of bagged salad safety rankings. Number 5. Sprouts enters the countdown with a reputation built on wellness and organic branding. But the reality behind its bagged salads is less distinct than the marketing suggests. While the chain's smaller stores often move produce quickly, reducing the time for bacteria to multiply before the sell-by date, the supply chain itself remains deeply intertwined with major processors like Fresh Express, Taylor Farms, and Dole. Consumer Reports has documented that bags tested closer to their expiration date carry higher levels of indicator bacteria, underscoring the practical benefit of rapid turnover in Sprouts' fresh market model. However, organic certification and a lighter recall record do not guarantee lower contamination risk, since the underlying production is not isolated from the same systemic vulnerabilities seen across the industry. The absence of major recalls may simply reflect Sprouts' limited scale rather than a fundamentally safer product, leaving the chain's health-forward image at odds with the persistent risks that come with mass-produced, ready-to-eat salads. Number 4. Aldi defies its budget reputation by delivering a strong balance between price and produce quality, anchored by fast turnover in its compact stores. The chain's bagged salads appear under the Little Salad Bar label, but every package is produced by Fresh Express, a major processor with a national footprint. Taste of Home has rated Little Salad Bar kits highly for freshness, even comparing them favorably to Dole and Fresh Express branded competitors in side-by-side tests. Aldi's quick inventory rotation means salads spend less time on the shelf, a factor that matters since Consumer Reports found that bacterial counts climb as bags near their sell-by date. Yet, this efficiency does not insulate Aldi from upstream risk. In December 2021, every Little Salad Bar product was swept into a nationwide recall after Fresh Express's Streamwood, Illinois facility tested positive for listeria. Aldi's practical strengths, price, freshness, and speed cannot erase the vulnerabilities of a tightly consolidated supply chain. Coming to the top 3, Whole Foods positions its 365 organic line as a gold standard for ingredient purity in the bagged salad aisle. The chain enforces a ban on more than 260 additives, including artificial colors, flavors, high fructose corn syrup, and preservatives, requirements that far exceed the minimums found at most major grocers. Every 365 organic salad must be third-party, certified and grown without synthetic pesticides. Consumer Reports testing has consistently rated these salads as strong performers, citing both ingredient rigor and freshness. Yet, the promise of premium standards meets a hard limit when it comes to contamination risk. In 2017, Whole Foods was swept into the packing listeria recall, sharing shelf space with Walmart, Target, and Trader Joe's on the recall notices. After Amazon's acquisition, analysts observed a shift toward larger-scale production for some 365 items, raising questions about whether scaling up can preserve the same oversight. Whole Foods stands out for its ingredient rules, but even the most rigorous certification cannot insulate shoppers from the realities of a shared supply chain and persistent pathogen threats. In second place, Target's Good and Gather brand stands out for its cleaner ingredient policies and a notably strong recall communication record. Launched in 2019, Good and Gather quickly expanded to over 2,000 products in its first year, building a reputation on the prohibition of artificial flavors, synthetic colors, high fructose corn syrup, and artificial sweeteners. Consumer Reports has rated Good and Gather salads as best tasting against national brands in several categories, reinforcing the brand's appeal to health-conscious shoppers. Target is one of only 4 major grocery chains to earn a passing grade from the USPIRG for recall notification, with transparent alerts that are easily accessible to consumers. Yet, beneath the branding, the same underlying risks remain. Consumer Reports confirmed that Taylor Farms manufactures Target's bagged salads, linking the chain to the same supplier network scrutinized for listeria-related violations in late 2024. When FDA inspectors found listeria-positive water and biofilm on cutting equipment at Taylor Farms' Colorado facility, those hazards extended across every brand produced there, including Good and Gather. The September 2025 recall of a Southwest-style burrito bowl blend for undeclared shrimp, while not pathogen-driven, underscored the persistent potential for cross-contamination and labeling failures. Target's combination of ingredient standards and recall transparency sets it apart, but the shared supply chain means that even the most rigorous branding cannot fully insulate shoppers from systemic food safety risks. And finally, in first place, Costco stands apart with a track record that combines supplier accountability, rapid produce turnover, and a remarkable absence of major leafy greens recalls. Kirkland's signature organic bagged salads have never been the subject of an FDA-mandated recall for listeria or other bacterial contamination, a distinction that sets the warehouse chain apart from every competitor in this countdown. While other recalls have touched Costco, such as the 2025 Caesar salad dressing withdrawal for plastic fragments, the 2024 organic egg salmonella alert, and a 2025 ahi tuna poke recall involving green onions, none have involved the Kirkland Signature Organic Salad line. Independent testing by Consumer Reports has consistently rated Kirkland Signature among the best-performing store brands for both ingredient quality and bacterial safety. Costco's supplier auditing system goes beyond federal requirements, layering annual unannounced inspections and proprietary controls on top of standard certifications. This rigorous oversight, combined with the chain's high-volume warehouse model, results in rapid stock rotation that limits the time for bacteria to multiply before the sell-by date. Costco's scale also means that USDA-certified organic salads are priced well below premium grocers, making food safety and value accessible to a broader segment of shoppers. While no chain can claim zero risk, Costco's approach delivers the strongest overall package of recall avoidance, supply chain scrutiny, and consumer value in the American grocery market. Across all 8 chains, one reality stands out. Branding and price don't shield you from shared supply chain risks. No label guarantees safe salad. True protection comes from informed vigilance, not logos. Which chain do you trust for bagged salad? Does this change your mind? Share below.